Racism and discrimination exist to destroy us. Why? Because racists and discriminators are afraid of our gifts, of our different cultural identities, and of the color of our skin. They exist simply because as human beings we are all different. Humanity has always feared that which is different. I'm here to tell you, to tell the world, that you are wrong to fear those who are different. It is up to our generation to fight against racism, discrimination, and hate, because we are the future. We are the ones who will inherit this earth, and anyone who stands in our way, who thinks or believes that racism or discrimination only happened in the past, will suffer the same fate as those who believe they are doing the world a favor by judging, discriminating, or calling down people who are a different race than they are. Today was meant to be a time of equality and fairness among different races around the world. Instead, I give you a glimpse of the devastation hate can unleash upon the unity between different races around the world. Let this be a warning to those who believe racism, discrimination, or hate against another race will bring peace in this world. And to those of you who have experienced racism or discrimination out there, whether it be by being judged by others or accused of something you didn't do, or if it's something as simple as not being given a chance to do something because of how you look or dress, I say this: no more hiding, no more suffering. You have lived in the shadows and shame and fear for too long. Come out, join me, fight together in a brotherhood of different cultural races, united. Put aside your differences and stand as one to begin to put a stop to racism and discrimination and hate. Do that for a new tomorrow that can start today. The future of a world without racism, discrimination, or hate begins now. From this point onward, everything that happens in our world is in our hands. I have faith that our generation can put an end to racism, discrimination, and hate altogether if we are all willing to put aside our differences and think before we judge another person that is different from us. Our generation, this generation, cannot afford to waste its substance and its hope in the struggles of the past. For beyond these walls is a world to be helped and improved and made safe for the welfare and equality of mankind. What I think is quite clear is that we can work together in the last analysis, and that what has been going on within our generation over the period of the last 3 decades, the divisions, the violence, the disenchantment of our society, the divisions, whether it's between natives and whites, between the poor and the more affluent, or between age groups, or the current conflict in Iraq, that we can start to work together to make the world a safer place with equality and freedom among different racial backgrounds. Because we are a great generation, we are a selfish generation. And more importantly, we are a compassionate generation. And I intend to make that my basis for bringing awareness to our generation and future generations period of the next few years and decades to come. So,
Yeah!